Hi, hello viewers. Alright, we have a question here. It's coming from NECO 2025 theory question number 2BIII. And what is that question? It says, calculate the volume of 0.25 mole per dm³. That's concentration. Solution of tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, which is H2SO4, that will contain a mass of 3.5 gram of the acid, and we are given the mass numbers of hydrogen, sulfur, and oxygen. Very quickly, if you look at that question, what we are being asked to calculate? You are asked to calculate for volume. Now let's spell that down. Volume. Question mark. Now, what other parameters are we given? Because it is the parameter we are given that will determine what we are solving or the formula to apply. In that question, we are given 0.25 mole per dm³, and we know mole per dm³ is concentration, right? So the concentration there is 0.25 mole per dm³. And what else are we given? You can see mass. Mass is 3.5. So the mass is 3.5 gram. What else are we given? We are also given the mass numbers of hydrogen, sulfur, and oxygen. So it means that we might need the molar mass of that particular acid, H2SO4. So let's just calculate. Let's calculate the molar mass. The molar mass of H2SO4. And in that question, we are told that hydrogen is 1 times 2 because hydrogen appears twice there, plus sulfur is 32, plus oxygen, which is 16 times 4. Now, if we simplify that, we find that the molar mass of H2SO4 is 98 gram per mole. Now, these are all the parameters given to us. We are going to use what is given to us to solve for the unknown. Now, very quickly, we are asked to calculate for volume. Now, what formula relates volume with either of all these parameters given here? And we recall that the formula for volume is volume in dm³ is equal to the number of moles all over concentration in mole per dm³. So simply, we are going to apply this formula. We get the volume, number of mole divided by concentration in mole per dm³. But there's a little problem here. We don't